Yet another driver gets his third win of the season, and another safety device was thrown at another car. Hello everybody and welcome to the third race review. I'm Tanner and today we're going to be reviewing Bristol. And the sponsor of the video is Gatorade. This was sent in, the request or idea was sent in by Kyle Thomas. So thank you Kyle for the idea. And going into the race, my top three picks, they didn't do too good. They didn't do as well as I thought they would, but Kyle Busch, he was my initial pick to win. He got 36th, and I'll talk about his struggles later, but he hasn't been running good. Kyle Larson got 12th. He had a good run, but I thought he'd do better. And Carl Edwards got 7th. I also thought he would have a good run, but he just didn't. But on to the race now. Jeff Burton raced another race for Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart sat out another race. Still don't know when he's going to come back. He might come back at Atlanta. He might not. But I don't know. I don't think he's in the chase because, correct me if I'm wrong though, I don't think he has a win this season and I don't think he's in the chase. So he might just come back after Richmond, just start the chase off, but I'm not sure. But Kyle Busch and Jimmy Johnson both got speeding penalties on lap 72. And then there was a 4-car wreck on lap 130. Brian Vickers, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, and Kyle Busch were involved. And because of that speeding penalty, Kyle Busch was in the back. He got involved in a wreck, which adds to his struggles as of late, because Kyle Busch's finishes the last 4 races have not been good. At Pocono, he got 42nd. Watkins Glen, he got 40th. Michigan, he got 39th. And at Bristol, he got 36th. So I thought he'd be able to break his bad luck streak, but it's still going. I don't know how much longer it's going to go. But if you're Kyle, you want it to end before the chase starts, or when the chase starts. But Denny Hamlin was in the lead on lap 137. Then Marcus Ambrose had a tire go down on lap 155, and he had to pit. And it's kind of bad for him because this is the race that everyone thought he would either have the second best chance of winning, because the first was at Watkins Glen. He didn't win that. And he didn't win, so this was kind of a bummer for him. And on lap 162, Kevin Harvick came off of turn 4, and I kind of want to say he just dumped Denny Hamlin, but I know he probably didn't do it on purpose, but he ended up wrecking Denny Hamlin. Denny went down to the inside wall, bounced back up, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. got collected. The whole left side of his car got ripped off, and he was done for the day, but, well, he actually wasn't done for the day. His team did a really nice job of putting some sheet metal and duct tape on the car, so they did a good job at that, and the whole left side of his car was off, so it took him a while to get back going. But Denny Hamlin was also mad about that wreck because he probably felt like Kevin Harvick just straight up dumped him, and I feel like he kind of did. So he threw his Hans device out there, which was pretty funny. I wish he would have thrown the helmet, but the safety worker right next to him had it, so I don't really think he could have asked for it. McMurray got the lead on lap 204, but then Danica got spun by Alex Bowman a little bit later. And the longest green flag run of the race ended by a debris caution, which the debris was like this big. It was like the size of a cap, but a little bigger, and I guess NASCAR just had to call it. Then Greg Biffle, after they restarted, his bumper got semi-torn off by Paul Menard. It just kind of was flapping around there. Greg was going to have to pit, which would have put him back in the pack, but he got a lucky break. And who wrecked? Marcus Ambrose. Marcus Ambrose wrecked again. Well, he didn't wreck the first time. He just had a tire going down. Marcus Ambrose spun, put it in the inside wall, which basically ended all of his chances of making the chase on a win. He could still get it at Atlanta or Richmond, but the chances are really slim. And that was the 8th caution of the race, which was pretty high up there. I don't know if that's the most we've seen all year. I don't think it is, but it was pretty high. And then Joey Logano was able to take the lead and hold off Matt Kenseth and Brad Keselowski on lap 4 with 44 to go. And Joey got his 3rd win of the season, and that was basically all that happened in the race. Another driver got his third win of the season. No one really moved in the points. Matt Kenseth had another strong run. The top 5 was Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Kurt Busch, which Kurt Busch had a good run because he's in the chase, but he's got to start running better to get his hopes up of the chase, get some momentum. And my three lug nuts, I don't know why I did that, but 3 lug nuts, tease lug nuts. My first one's going to go to Matt Kenseth. I thought he had a pretty good race. He was able to run up front for a little bit. He almost got the win, so it was a good run for him. Jimmy Johnson, he hadn't been running good as of late because of the white paint scheme. I mean, I'm not going to say that that's because of it, but he changed his paint scheme to the blue car that he'd been running last year, and he got a top 5 run out of it, so he's my second lug nut. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm like doing sign language, but second lug nut. And my third one goes to Jamie McMurray. He had a really good run. He led some laps. He just did really good. It's pretty good to see Jamie McMurray running like that. And I think that might have helped out his hopes of making it into the chase, but I'm not sure where he's at. And on to next race, Atlanta. That is going to be next race. I don't know where I was going with that, but my top 3 for the race. My top 3 for the race are Brad Keselowski. I am 0 for 2 so far with my picks, but hopefully Brad will, I don't really want Brad to win, but hopefully he will, so I'll be able to go 1 for 3. But he's my first pick to win, and Carl Edwards is my second pick to win. Hope he'll win. And Jeff Gordon is my third pick to win. He's been running good as of late, and he's just been dominating most of the races, and I feel like those drivers will be able to get their 4th win of the season. I think they all have 3, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that's all I got. And yeah, that's all I got for this race review. Go ahead and check out the Colorado Cup Series, but race 4 has been coming out really slow. I haven't been working on it a whole bunch. Sorry about that. School's starting up, and these videos are also taking up a lot of time, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do T's race review anymore, but I'll still be doing the Randomness Wednesday. And if you saw my last Randomness Wednesday, the David Gilliland car I got in the mail, I was going to have a drawing for it, but I forgot to make all the names and stuff, so I'll have that on the next Randomness Wednesday video. So if you still haven't commented on it, this is your chance to get in the Colorado Cup Series. You have to be subscribed, and you just put your name down in the comments on the last video, not this one, the last Randomness video I did, and then you'll be entered in. I'll do it on Wednesday. I know I said today, but, you know, school, I just kind of forgot. So that's all I got for you guys. This was the 3rd race review. Hopefully you guys liked it, and I'll keep trying to do more of these, but if I don't, then comment down below if you guys still want me to do these. But that's all I got. Go follow the Colorado Cup Series on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put the link in the description below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. See you guys later.